Welcome to another Kia video, this 2010 Sportage, and in this video I'm going to be carrying out a service. So it's not known when it was last serviced, so the owners, Emma and Callum, have agreed that I'll do a service, and I got the parts fairly cheap. There's a oil filter, air filter, cabin filter and 6 litres of engine oil. So I'll get some tools out the shed, I'll get me overalls and then get cracking. So I think I'm going to start off with the jobs up top first, the easy ones, the cleaner jobs, which is this air filter. So it's just these 4 clips and it should lift out. And this one, I think this one's looking quite clean actually, it's not too bad. No, not too bad actually, but so looks like it's been looked after at some point, which is a good sign. But the new one's always going to be better. Actually, compare the new and the old. There you go. Yeah, quite a big difference there, so yep, definitely needed doing. So I'll just put this in, get this in, and then just put all the clips back on. Now make sure it's located properly. Can't do this with one hand holding the camera at the same time. Let's have a look. Hopefully we can do the classic reach around. So just put these clips back on. And that is the air filter done. So next job, I'm going to do the pollen filter, cabin filter, call it what you want. So you open up the glove box, you remove this cord, and if you see that, oops, I don't know, I'm going to show you this, and you thread that through, it releases the cord, and then there's like 2 plastic locators, it stops they need to be removed completely. So you just I push it from behind, then just turn it 90 degrees and it comes straight out. Same for the other side, you just push from behind to start releasing it. Then I've started to release it, just close the glove box in, turn it 90 degrees, out it comes, and I've got access to our pollen filter. Now somebody's been here before because they've used a cable tie, so I just wonder if I could get this out without having to, if I could just cheat myself enough room. Yeah, well, I've broken the cable tie, so let's come off anyway. So I'll probably better put that back on, and there's our pollen filter. Just make note of the orientation, so air flows from top to bottom because all crap's in the top. So it's 2-part air filter, so you just slide it across and out, and that's how it goes. So I'll compare and you can tell which side's catching all muck because it's top, you can see. So again, do a comparison, new against old. Now these are different, but let's have a look. It'll show airflow. There you go, there's airflow. In fact, I thought they were different. You just changed the inserts on these. Yeah, it has removable paper insert, which is quite easy to do. And I'll just pull this first one out. There you go, airflow. It shows you airflow, so top to bottom. So Sorry about this, you're getting the crotch view because I need both my hands free. So we'll just do this airflow top to bottom. So that one goes in like so, and check again, airflow top to bottom, and just hope you can see this properly. That's as forgive the camera angle. Make sure this filter's located. There's tabs, if you can see, but there's a tab there and there's a tab there, so that needs to be located in the tab. If I've got this right, easier said than done, but I might have to go back and check that the tab's located in the other filter. Yeah, there we go. Getting a bit creased, but probably better doing it from underneath. There we go. Making sure that's located in the tab. I better check on that one. Make sure that's located in the tab. There we go. Yep, that's looking good. So these filters can go back in, and as I say, just check the airflow. Yep, airflow's right, orientation's right. So as I say in the Haynes manual, refitting's a reverser removal. So I just put that first one in, slide that across. Same with this one. Just make sure we're all located. Oh, there's tabs there, so make sure that's located in the tabs there, because it won't seal properly. I better recheck this other one. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll need to relocate the tab. And this will ensure it's the filter seals, because you don't want unfiltered air coming through. So, right, it's between the legs again, because I need both hands. So shout out to Champion Motorspace for supplying the parts at a good price, cheaper than Euro or GSF. No detriment to them, but you know, money needs to be saved. So I'm happy those filters are located properly. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Back in it goes. Then got this to put back in. So that goes like that, and this cable tie, I can just should be able to just put that on. It should hold it in place. It worked for whoever last one was to replace this. Just put the camera down. It might be easier if I'm using both hands. Sorry if I don't know how well you see this. Right, and there we go. Managed to get it located back into place. So just put this all back together. Just reverse the taking it out. It's easy when you know what you're doing. And there we go, just the cord to put back in. And that is the pollen filter fitted. I think I've got everything I need to change the engine oil and the oil filter. The engine cover will need to come off because the filter is down here somewhere and can't get to it with it. Yeah, it's down there. I'll just see if I can screw back in. No, I can't. So, and I need to get the under tray off. That's just 6 bolts. So get this up in the air. Then engine cover and under tray off, and then we can start draining this engine oil. Now that was another reason for doing the air filter and the cabin filter first, because although you need the engine to be warm for it to drain easier. I'll tell you what, while I'll just pull dipstick and just loosen cap. That'll just help it drain. Although it says the engine needs to be warm, but you don't need it at full operating temperature, so it's been left here a while, it's cooled down a bit, but still warm enough to drain. So I'll get this front end up on axle stands, and then we can start getting it drained. So I've got my oil filter removal tool, and I managed to crack it off. I don't know when you're going to see, but I was able to actually crack it off. Sorry for the terrible camera angle, but I should have used a longer extension, but the oil filter is turning again. I don't know how well you see that. Oh. See, that's how tight it is. I'm knocking camera with ratchet, but I think I should be able to get the oil filter out. So that was me filter. It's lucky I had this, because I can't get in with my chain wrench. That wouldn't have been happening. But I think I should be, yes, I can undo it, rest it way by hand. So I just leave that loose, and that'll help with the drainage. Although, so I'll just leave that as it is, and then I'll jack it up and put it on the axle stands. So we're on axle stands. I'll just do the push test. Yep, that's safe. That's not going anywhere. So I'll put this cloth out. I've got my drain pan, and there's the sump plug. I've checked it, it's 17mm. Oops. I'm just going to put the camera down, because not a job I want to do one-handed. And let's hope this doesn't go wrong. So crack it off. Got my 1/2-inch ratchet. Yeah, this is on tight. Probably better off from the other side. I can put more. I can pull it rather than push it. See, easy to pull. It'll be 10 times easier if I run a ramp, but you know, I've got to manage what I got when I'm at home. But yeah, this is proving difficult. I think it's breaker bar time. So I've got my breaker bar. I've moved the oil tray out of the way. There we go, I managed to crack it off. So let's see if I can drain this oil without too much spillage. You can see it starting to come out. Still a thread on it, just got to be careful. And no. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So just let that drain. And according to Euro car parts and GSF car parts, the oil capacity of this engine, it's a 2 litre diesel, is 5.9 litres. So I've got 6 litres of engine oil. So probably alright with extra 100ml. Because a little bit over is not going to hurt. When you're way over, it's a problem. You know, if you've got way too much oil, it's just as bad as not enough. But yeah, that was on a little bit tight. So just clean the sump plug. Yeah, there's the old oil, but diesel oil, it goes black as soon as you put it in engine. So you can put fresh oil in, pull dipstick, and it's black. That's just the nature of diesel engines. So I'll let that finish draining, and in the meantime I'll get the new oil filter fitted. So out with the old, in with the new. Yes, and you can tell they look the same. So what I'll do is I'll smear some oil on the rubber seal there, screw it in, and it only needs doing it by hand. You don't use any tools. That's a bit of a big no-no. So I'll fit this oil filter off camera. It's just reverse of taking it out. It just screws in down there. Not the best place, but it's what it is. The next job is to add engine oil. I've put the sump plug back on. Give it a quick spritz with brake cleaner. So I put in the first 5 litres. Now you might be thinking, I'm on axle stands, it's not level. This street, it's downhill. You see, you can tell by levels at houses, we're on downhill slope, so raising the front end brings it level. It might lift the front end up a bit more, but it's more level than it would be if all 4 wheels were on the ground. So with that, I've got 6 litres of this 5W30. So I'll tip in the first 5 litres, because like I said, it takes 5.9 litres, and then we'll start slowly adding the last bit. So I'll come to you when I'm ready to add the last 900ml. So with the first 5 litres added, time to check the oil level on the dipstick. So pull it out, give it a wipe, put it back in, and it's just a bit hard to tell. Try again. Oh yeah, we're pretty much up to the mark. Yep, there we go. So I might not need to add the extra 0.9 of a litre. So I think that's good enough for a start. So while I were here cleaning this, I just give it a damp cloth and a bit of cockpit shine. It looks a bit better than it was. Adam turned up with his Zafira, and if you've seen the Zafira video, because that should be out by the time you've seen this, he noticed that one of the intercooler pipes was loose, so he's managed to support it, and now it pulls like a train. So bit of a follow on from that video. Anyway, so it's back to the Kia, and I'm nearly ready to start it up. So it's time for the start up, and there's our oil light, and this is always the most nerve-wracking part. Your oil change, or when you've done a timing belt. So time for the moment of truth. Oh phew, I was worried for a second there that the oil light wasn't going to go out, but yep, we're all good. I'll leave it for a couple of minutes and then check oil level again. So that's the service completed. Just need to put all my tools away. I've checked the oil level again. It's within the maximum minimum dipstick, so that's good enough. So I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.